Let's be real. Let's be real. You feel threatened by Malia at times. Keep it fucking real for the people right now. Why do you feel threatened? Because you know I like fucking her. Come on. Let's talk. Let's have a real nigga moment. You know I like fucking her. And you feel like maybe her pussy a little tighter than yours. Let's talk. Tell the people what it is. You feel that I like fucking her more and I might catch feelings for her more than you. But guess what? She a fucking apple and you an orange. It's variety. Ain't no competition. I like both.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight I done brought out the nature background since we are talking about this clown NatureBoy. And while we're talking about this clown NatureBoy, I am wearing a matching bonnet and two-piece set from my website. You can find this on neekatnight.com. I'm comfy cozy in my Yes Daddy two-piece on my website while I look at this foolishness. Now, if you guys are on my Instagram, then you already seen this clip. But if you guys ain't following me on Instagram, you miss out on the stuff that I be posting when I ain't posting here. So follow me on there ASAP as well. Right along with visiting my website to check out my matching bonnet sets that I got available. Now, let's get into this clip.
I feel like we would have been in a whole other space if I wouldn't have never responded emotionally the way that I've done. You know, some of the shit on.
Let's be real. Let's be real. You feel threatened by Malia at times. Keep it fucking real for the people right now. Why do you feel threatened? Because you know I like fucking her. Come on. Let's talk. Let's have a real nigga moment. You know I like fucking her. And you feel like maybe her pussy a little tighter than yours. Let's talk. Tell the people what it is.
I do.
You feel that I like fucking her more and I might catch feelings for her more than you. But guess what? She a fucking apple and you an orange. It's variety. Ain't no competition. I like both. Both give me a different feeling. Ain't no competition. That's the part of being polygamous as a king. You get multiple. Get him some water too. Hey, yo, you get multiple. I don't feel like it's a competition. I don't look at it like that. I feel like she a banana and you a fucking apple. It's two different things. It's going to give me two different vibes. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a banana. Sometimes I'm in the mood for that apple.
I don't want to be neither.
And you my home base. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you been riding with me. You my number one. You feel me? But that's what we agreed upon by doing polygamy. But there ain't no competition. Ain't nobody going to take your place. But that's in your mind because of low self-esteem, dog. And you gotta check yourself and take responsibility for that, man. You can't hold her responsible because at the end of the day, she responded to your shit and she got her shit and your shit trigger her shit. And I'm not going to sit here and act like she all perfect and everything, but I think you got a perfect situation for somebody to trigger your shit for you to look at yourself through.
We come from the same place. And we literally reflect each other and show each other each other's DNA.
Nah, we having a threesome one night. It's not an idea, right? Not like, yo, let's have a threesome with Malia. Come on, let's fuck all three of us. Oh, we sitting here fucking.
Idea.
You said. No, you suggested that shit.
No, I did.
You said, let's do it. But was you in agreement to it? Yes or no? Now, lie to this camera.
Yeah,
in a moment, the whole fucking time until the end. What did you talking about? You was with the whole shit. Now lie on this camera in front of these people.
Or else what?
Look at me. Lie.
I just said, yeah.
All right, so we was into it, right? We was getting into it. I fucked you, you came, right? You bust your nut, right? It was hard. You was done. You was like, well, let her get hers. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm fucking her. And you see me tearing that pussy up. When you see me hitting that, for some reason, about 5-7 minutes in that shit, I'm tearing that pussy up. You already came. You started getting jealous because I'm hitting her and she feeling good. I'm feeling good hitting it. And you got jealous in the middle of it. We had to stop. My dick went sore because you.
The one in the back is looking like, she sure did. Look at the look on her face in the back. She sure was getting jealous. Girl. This whole situation is a hot mess, but I want to show you guys how this all started. Now, some of you guys are familiar with NatureBoy and some of you guys are not familiar with NatureBoy. So I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on how this particular incident started, and then we're going to go all the way back. Okay, so right before this incident happened, there was a fight that happened between the two women, and they were duking it out because one sister wife felt disrespected by the other sister wife. Now, one is supposed to be having a higher position. She's supposed to be, as he says, the empress, and the other people are supposed to be just the flunkies that are trying to get in where they fit in. And one felt disrespected by the other, and they had a fight. Now, I'm going to show you guys a snippet of that. I'm not really going to get down into the fight of it all. You can Google it and you can search it on YouTube and see the full fight. I'm just going to show you how he set them up to fight. And then I'm going to bring it back to tell you exactly who he is for those of you guys who are not familiar with this clown and what he has going on. Let's play it.
Hey, yo! When I say fight, that means y'all come into the middle and fight. When I say break, that means y'all break it up and reset. You heard? We gonna handle this tribal. You heard? It's been long and waited for. The rivals. Hey, y'all, they don't understand that's how it was before the colonizer. We fought. Now, when I say break, no matter how much you get into it, you better break. Do I make myself understood? Sound off. And through. And Aya are here to make sure that that shit break up. See my dreams unfold. Come closer. Stop right there. Y'all ready? Ready? Don't grab it here. Don't grab the shirt. Fight.
Okay, so they start duking it out, going for blood. You know, one girl picks up a stick, hits the other girl across the face. Then that same girl who picked up the stick on the other girl bites the other girl's boob down to the meat like it was a beef jerky. They were literally fighting to the death, like both of them. They was in the water, tussling. It just was a whole big old hot ass mess. I'm going to show you guys sort of the aftermath, the ending of the fight when the girls kind of like tapped out of the fight. And then I'm going to break down exactly who this clown is and how these girls even ended up to this point with him. It's crazy.
Wait. Hold up, bro. What you talking about, bro? Hold up, stop. Wait. Stop.
My face, bitch, I'm tired. I gotta be strong.
Stop. So you done? Hold on, mother. Come here, Nana. Come here, Nana. Stand right there.
We got our energy
Man,
out.
she bitch your city and everything, baby. Hey, look, come here.
Right?
Come here, stand right here.
I love my
Stand right here. I said stand right here. What I say? I said stand right there.
I didn't know you meant it.
I said stand right there. What is you talking about? Listen to me. Hey, listen. Hey, stand right here.
Bitch, we sisters. We from the same motherfucking place. We gonna be sisters. We gonna get this shit out regardless. We can let these motherfucking bitches out. I love you.
Stand back. Stand back. That's right.
I fucking love you. I don't care.
I'm not gonna let you disrespect me.
I understand. I apologize. I don't even know how my energy is. It's me. Let's fight. But that shit out. But I love you. I fucking love you.
This real, nigga. This real life, nigga. Fuck that fake shit online, nigga. It's real life, nigga. This real life, nigga. Y'all want that fake shit. This real. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Messed up. I'm feeling my face.
Hey, turn around.
All right.
Turn around.
It's okay.
Turn around. Stop. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
That shit fucked up. It's good.
What's up? What's that? Everything straight?
Everything good.
Nah, put your hand down. You straight?
I'm straight.
You sure?
I love myself. Look at that bust a lip. Look at that titty. It's all right. Let these motherfucking demons out. What y'all doing?
It's y'all doing. They watching. They ain't doing nothing but watching, spectating. Now, you straight? You good? All right, y'all got it out? We got an understanding, though? I'm pretty sure we do. We gonna process that. Let's process that for a minute, you heard? You feel me? Let's process that for a minute, you heard? Y'all go do y'all thing and clean up. We got an understanding, though? Because I tried talking with y'all. The whole world see me trying to talk with y'all, but that shit ain't want to happen. Y'all been wanting to fight for the longest, haven't y'all? Haven't y'all?
Energy speaks.
Haven't you?
That's a fact.
God damn, that's a big ass stretch. Woo! All right.
It's good. It's good.
What's that?
It's all right.
Hey, look. Hey, yo. Hug back. Hug back. Let's go. Nana still want to fight. God damn, bitch.
It's all right. It's all
Nana,
right.
you want how many more rounds you want to go? How
We
many
got
more rounds can
energy.
you go?
You know what? We got that Mars 12 hours. We got a lot of income. It's good, though. It's good.
Mars in 12 hours. But we got to understand it right now.
You gotta understand.
So we good? One mind.
What's up?
You feel like you know more than me, and you
No, I
don't.
don't. I know I don't. I know I don't. And I'm not saying I know more than you.
You said that you want to fight me because of your demons come through me. Like you go with me, that's what
I feel like I'm fighting like
Listen to me. Listen to me. The difference between me and you is that I want to fight you because of disrespect. I don't want to fight you because of my demons come through you.
I understand.
I'm too smart to fight you because my demons come through you. If that was the case, I would have whooped all your ass.
I understand.
If that was the case, I would have whooped Joker ass.
I understand.
If that was the case, I would have whooped Afro ass, but I didn't. Because I'm smarter than that. But you think you're smarter than me. New York.
A mess. Okay.
For a long time, y'all been going at it. Finally, you got to physically swab it out. And I want y'all to talk about how y'all feel now versus before. And hold on, let the room get full real quick. Give me a battery, y'all. Why I didn't think about that before I got on? Okay. So I got enough is enough. I got tired of it. I was like, yo, you know what? Let them fight. Let them fight. Fuck that. Because ever since Mama Cookies, before Mama Cookie, it's been rival between y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And now it's like, y'all finally did it. Y'all finally got those rounds out. Malia tapped out. She said, I don't want to fight no more. You bit her breast. Show her the bite. Show him the bite mark. You bit it kind of hard. See what I'm saying? Why did you bite her like that?
I bit her because I felt like she was being a bitch when she was fighting, like she was doing whole shit. So
Like what? Like what you
like
talking
pulling
about?
my hair. Like I feel like that's a whole move. I feel like if I'm standing there with my set and you going for my hair, why you gotta pull hair? Like I always thought that in my whole existence. Like I don't want to pull your hair. I want to fight you fair. I want to punch you in your fucking face. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt. Fight with your hands. Like that's what you got your hands for. That's how I felt about it.
But you picked up a stick.
Yeah, I did. I felt like she was being a hoe. That's
Cause
what
she was being fighting
that's
dirty.
what
You felt like she was
went-
fighting dirty once she
Yeah.
grabbed your hair.
Yes.
Then it was all good.
Yes.
I could bite you. I can goddamn hit you
Yeah,
with a
you
stick.
wanna go to the deep end, then that's what we gonna do. That's what
Okay.
you want, that's what we gonna do. That's how
Okay.
I feel
I
about it.
do hate when people grab people's hair. I do hate that. I think that's a part of cheating.
That's dirty. So
If you're gonna fight it out. Don't grab nobody hair. But if your hair is there and I could grab your hair and whop the shit out you, then it's your fault for having your hair out.
no, it's not a double standard. It is what it is.
That wasn't one of the rules though.
That wasn't. It wasn't never.
And
the
neither
rule
was
to-
biting. And neither was hitting a nigga with a
She
stick.
grabbed my hair first. Like I said, I'm going to defend myself. I don't care what situation I'm in. If somebody is trying to I'm going to defend myself. That's how
Right.
I feel, and that's what I did.
So you got the fight out. How do you feel now, Malia?
I feel humble. I feel.
Why you stopped the fight?
Why? Because I felt my energy just. I'm good now. I'm
The
good.
energy's
I don't-
out, like it was low.
Yeah, it was like I get spurts of energy, and I didn't want my energy to run out, and I didn't want her to have like this superior over me while fighting, and I felt like I couldn't handle myself, you know. And I'm not about to allow you to just hit me, and that's why I feel like I was pulling her hair, because I'm not about to allow you to just punch me in my face. No, I'm
'Cause you
gonna
can't
do
punch.
some other shit. Like, right? You sure right? I feel like. I haven't
So
fought that
basically,
much
you was out of fight. You was out of fight. It was over.
I'm not about to sit here and keep fighting and fighting, knowing my energy is running out.
A mess. Okay. So if you're watching this and you're confused and you're like, what is going on? What is happening? What's the tea? Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed because I haven't talked about him on my channel before. A lot of people are familiar with him and some people are not. Now, NatureBoy is a clown from America. I'm not sure his exact location, but what I do know is prior to him being this cult leader or this conscious sister wife, basically a pimp, before he became the pimp that he is now, pimping people for donations and pimping the girls to be at his sexual pleasure, he was a homosexual porno star. So he used to do porn and he used to let men fondle with him and he used to do those things like that. There was accusations that he may have had HIV. He has denied those claims, but it was alleged that the men that he was doing, these sexual videos with had HIV. There was also allegations that one of the women that had came down to his tribe, or he has like this cult called Carbonation. One of the women that had came down, it was alleged that she also had HIV, and he would always teach these people that, if you're on an alkaline diet, then diseases don't exist. And, he would teach people that he can heal them from diseases, trying to be kind of like on the type of Dr. Sebi type of, way. He's like the diabolical version of Dr. Sebi. And he's just like the times 10 version of that.
Let me tell you something about me being gay. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Be real with y'all right now, man. In that video, that was me, bro. The homosexual video. Like the video with the white dude, I was me, bro. Like, I'm gonna just tell you right now, it was me, And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything, what I'm saying? It's wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money.
Rob made love to me last night in a way, and it made you jealous because you woke
No,
up.
that's not the case. The case is when it's just that I see that she's hopping more. Like, if we decide to have sex, she'll be going for that. But if then I say let's go live for the people because that's what's being done, then it's like a hesitant or like no, like I don't want to do it. And I think that that's not cool. I think that the energy should flow either way if we having sex or if we doing a live because we really need to do that live, and that's important.
So is it not cool for her? Is it not cool for her to have sex with me when she wants?
I don't. That's no.
So when you woke up last night and she was having sex with me, you was jealous.
I wasn't jealous. It's just
Honesty.
I wasn't jealous.
Your energy was okay. So what did it do to you?
It just brought up the fact that because it was multiple times where I just let it slide, but I just feel like she's more jumpy to have sex than to do it live when we need to do it live.
I was trying to be bisexual. I was trying to, like, for the benefits, I was trying to do everything for the money. Like, it didn't matter. I was hustling, bro. You know, I come from a very poor background. Like I told you, I come from I was fucked up out there. No mother, no father, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter to me. I was going to get it. So you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did some things I'm not very proud of, you know, and that was one of the things that haunted me. And it came out. And it was very embarrassing. I was embarrassed about that. But it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, it is what it is. That's me. You know what I'm saying? And that was me, you know, and I went and I did some low down shit. Like that's what I did, bro. And I don't know how to say that's who I was at the time, and I'm not that anymore, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a very embarrassing moment for me as an ego, as a person, to look back at a lot of things that I did. I was a wild boy.
Energy. I got a lot of Cancer energy. I'm very sensitive, and when I'm triggered, I become a narcissist. I become fucking, you know, very aggressive, even violent at times. So I have to be in a calm setting, and I have to be in a respectful setting, or I become very passionate. I could be very abusive, yeah, violent, yeah. I could be very, I'm all of the things that you heard about me.
And that's not, the energy is not balanced on both parts. And as
Let me ask you something. What is sex?
energy exchange.
So maybe she's not confident to do the live because she don't have my energy. Wait. Does she have to get in tune with the frequency first?
Like that, I don't have.
And I'm talking. Let me understand something. Doesn't she have to get in tune with the frequency first?
Okay.
Before she can feel, you've been here 2 years. You was 8 months under me as a student before 9 months. You were almost a year up under me before we even had sex. And then you still didn't understand my mind. And to this day, but until this day, but still she
just like everybody else here.
She just got here.
Okay.
We're not going live at this point. At this point, we're showing. We're not teaching at this point. We're teaching through demonstration. These different people like Ephraim here, listen to what I'm saying to you. We're in a different stage of teaching right now. This stage of teaching is not about talking. Let me finish talking and don't interrupt me when I'm talking.
So that was me in the homosexual video, man. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. That was me, bro. That was a point in my life where I did a lot of homosexual acts. You know what I'm saying? For money. I'm not a homosexual. That's just the truth. But it was a hustle for me, and I did it.
There was also allegations of him being a pedophile because there was a video that came forward where he was admitting that he allowed his son to play with his genitalia, his private area. And it's just a lot of these things that he would admit about himself, which would make all of these other gross and broken people. He has other people who has done like pedophilia and things like that. He makes them feel, oh, like you can be comfortable here under my safety net of BS, and then it's just a collective of flunkies that follow him, and it's unfortunate because a lot of the women who are over there are very beautiful girls, but very weak-minded and broken individuals nonetheless, because you know it's just too much.
And I left my kid. Fuck NatureBoy, he left his kids. But why you don't let kids there? You know why I don't let...
Okay, and then another thing I forgot to mention is the fact that he doesn't allow, like, all of the women that he makes or that he gets to come over there to be like his sister wives and stuff. A lot of them have children prior to going, and he makes them leave their children behind, leave their families behind to come and join him. So this is him kind of explaining why he doesn't allow any of the other members to bring their children and why he makes them abandon their kids to come link up with him. And this is his explanation.
You know why I don't let kids around me, other people kids around me? Because the way I am. See, me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little something about NatureBoy. See, me, I'm a real human. See, my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take baths with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me. How I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen. My son play with my penis. He like, I said, yeah, you got one too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie.
Is it true at one point in time or not that you were with Serenity? Yes or no?
That's a fact.
Okay. Now, isn't it also true that you've acknowledged that Serenity has HIV?
No.
Is your Instagram? This is screenshotted out of your DMs, okay? And this is you. And you said Serenity was HIV positive when she came here.
Because I called him about my sickness, because I was sick, and I thought he had the magic pill. But he had told me that everything is in my mind. And I don't know if it was the words or it was the force of his words. But in that moment of our conversation, I was healed. And the reason why I know that I was healed, because before I spoke with him, I had this odor on me. And I used to say this odor was an odor, a stench of death, because it was fungus. Like my insides was like rotting, and I could smell it.
Serenity came over there with HIV, but that you have had multiple encounters with partners who have HIV. Mike Brown, who is your ex-lover, allegedly has HIV, and we can see right now on your entire hairline, you're having symptoms of seborrheic dermatitis. Listen, go like this on your edge up and come to the camera.
This is seborrheic.
That is a symptom of HIV.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I came up with this cure. I just researched it. I researched it online. Because that's what your doctors do. They research everything. Your doctors do what you don't do. You pay your doctor to do what you don't do. Your doctor goes and researches and learns about things that you're not paying attention to. But now you can do that yourself. This is the age of Aquarius. It's do for self. Learn about your own condition. Then heal it naturally. Find the herbs, find the natural remedies, or they're going to give you some synthetic herb. All they do is give you a synthetic form of some herb. That's all they do to mass produce it. Like, I think you need better get it together. All doctors do is do research that you haven't done. That's it. And then what they do is so many people have the same thing, so they know what to give you because of the records over and over. Like, okay, but then again, you could just do your own research online about your own condition and then heal yourself.
So after that conversation, that odor went away. But and one thing that he did say, he said, you have to get rid of that relationship you were in. And I know that Master Teacher Nature Boy was my higher self, because everything that I was thinking in my heart, he just articulated it and said, this is what you have to do.
This person commented on your post. They said, I hope I'm perfectly fine. I mean, I feel fine. You responded and said, no need to hope. It was a hoax. Do the research. The info is all over the web. And I personally have unprotected sex with so-called positive people and never was positive, and have 2 beautiful, healthy children. So now hold up. Go back, because you just read it. I said what? I personally have unprotected sex with so-called positive people and never was positive, and have 2 beautiful, healthy children. Okay. Now, what I was saying to that person, because I have put up let me explain to you what was going on. Let me explain what was going on. I ain't saying shit. Can you go back? What was the date on that? 3 years ago, right? That was 3 years ago. You see 3Y?
Because the doctors couldn't help me, because the situation just got worse, I started looking for the information on my own. And then that's what I did. I started going on YouTube, looking to see, like, what could I be eating? What should I be taking out of my diet? Why is this happening? And I ended up finding NatureBoy. That's where I found NatureBoy and Yaya's, the video.
3Y? 2015. Now, listen. What I was trying to do was help people look into being false positive. This is what I was doing so that you can understand where I was coming from, so people can understand where I was coming from. So this person people were in fear about HIV. The truth is that in my mind, I had sex with a lot of people, right? So I was telling them, I never knew that somebody's HIV positive and had sex with them. Never did I ever know that. Ever. That was positive. I was trying to help make that person feel. So why would you say you did?
Everything you heard is some truth to everything you heard about me. You know, I want y'all to know that. I want you to know that I'm different. I'm very passionate. I'm a very loving being. I overgive. I'm sensitive. And I'm controlling. Very controlling. Very controlling. I'm dominant. I'm a dominant male. Very dominant. I like things to go my way, and if they don't go my way, I will manipulate the situation to go my way.
Just because you test positive for HIV does not mean that you have a deficit. It means that you have an immune system that's going against itself. Now, HIV does not exist itself. That's what I was teaching. I was teaching this a long time ago. HIV is a hoax. What they're testing you for are P24 proteins. P24 proteins are natural proteins in the body that occur, right? When under stress, the P24 protein actually in an antigen, they're looking for HIV antigens, right? I've been tested and came out negative every time I've been tested for the HIV virus. I have 4 beautiful children, healthy, beautiful children. Osiris, I had this before Osiris. I went to the hospital, had my children. Every woman I ever slept with should be HIV positive, but they're not. No one that ever slept with me is HIV positive at all.
How you know that?
Because I know.
Is Mike Brown HIV positive? Is Mike Brown HIV positive? Is Mike Brown HIV positive?
I'm telling you this.
Is Mike Brown HIV positive?
Bro, listen, I don't know what that man. That's that man's business.
Regardless of what it is, I will always try to find a way to make things go my way. I'm very dominant. I'm an alpha. I'm a real meaning of an alpha.
At first I resisted and I was like, oh my God, no, like I was just going on the lower shelf. vibration of thinking, which was just going against my natural way of living, not living in tune with nature, eating the wrong way, and I innately knew that it was just all wrong. I just was consumed with that thought frequency. So then, after a amount of time had passed by, I had got an illness, a sickness, a mental disease that had manifested in my physical body as what we would call the herpes virus, the simplex virus. I had caught this illness as a symbolic imbalance of the mental imbalance that I had going on in my life. And that's when I completely woke up. I was like, oh my, like, I just started, it was like a veil was lifted from off my eyes, because with that incident, it propelled me into searching for more than what I was being told. I felt like I was being lied to. I felt like they was just lying to me about the disease. So then that's when my husband popped up in my life, the Honorable Master Teacher NatureBoy. And I started watching the video, and I just, like, my mind, but even before that incident happened, he had been popped up in my life to show me the way and guide me and tell me the things that I needed to do to get on the righteous path.
You have to be submissive to be around me. So it seems like the people around me are weak because they submit to me. So, like, you can't even be around me unless you submit to me. So, like, yeah, I guess I am around what you call submissive people to around me, because I'm dominating everybody around me. I'm dominating everything around me. That's just who I am.
Ephraim come, she don't talk. A lot of people that come to talk, it's a different talk now. It's action. We're showing our life now more than teaching it. The teachers are already there. People already got the teachings. Now we're showing the knowledge. It's a difference. The teachings and then show. So there's different energy here to show and give us a model. Like, this woman is more of a model. This woman is a model.
He is like a master manipulator. So he gets these weak-minded individuals and he tells them, if you got herpes, it can be cured if you eat greens and vegetables. And if you got AIDS or HIV, it's going to be cool if you're on this alkaline diet and things like that. There has been a lot of people to challenge his teachings where he has kind of like backtracked on what it is he has going on. But throughout the course of him, trying to preach this conscious, thing, he has accumulated a large sum of other weak-minded individuals, be it women and men. There was allegations that he was sleeping with the men as well. They kind of like try to deny those claims, but when you see how he interacts with the men and how they like bow down to him, it's like something is going on over here with both. So he has about 5 or so women that claim to be his sister wives.
Yeah, I got 6 wives right now. You gotta reproduce yourself, you know what I'm saying? As men, we supposed to reproduce ourselves. That's what women are. Women are they cloners. You gotta, women clone you. That's what they do. Y'all don't believe that? I'm a man. You don't think that there should be more people like me in the world? I gotta clone myself, man.
You can't be looking at somebody else and thinking like, oh, she better than me, whatever, because you bring something to the table. You got gifts. You got motherfucking things that you got to give to the world. But you got to know that. That's been my problem. I've been so insecure with myself that it has been inhibiting me from receiving sister wives because I'm constantly comparing myself to the next motherfucker. No, it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with
right. Everything you're talking about.
literally like a big chocolate bowl. Like,
Come on with the chocolate. What the chocolate?
That's actually sexy, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with multiple women sharing a real nigga, because guess what? There ain't no real niggas out here. So we can track them back to the source, bitch. Y'all need to get it together. If you find a real nigga, you need to get on board. Because, bitch, you lame if you with a lame nigga. You with a nigga that don't got divine knowledge himself, but that's trying to portray he got divine knowledge himself just so he can have your pussy. I'm sorry.
You crazy. Come here.
For real.
I'm on baby duty.
You grabbing it.
I've been attracting my mom. She gonna be with a newborn in the beginning of the short, talk about some baby duty. Shit, I'm be like, Mom. We gonna be like, okay, Mama, come on, I need baby duty. Whoa.
Okay, so that's just a quick breakdown on who this clown is. I posted this clip on Instagram, or I posted the beginning clip on Instagram, and it got a lot of engagement. You know, a lot of people knew who he was, and then there was still a lot of people who didn't know who he was, what was going on, what the backstory was. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the backstory and talk about it for the first time on my channel. Depending on how you guys feel about this video, I may break down a little bit more things that are going on with this group. This is a very sad bunch. Hopefully the women find their self-esteem to get to a place where they can get back to them. It just seems like a cesspool for bad hygiene and STDs swapping around. The way that they be looking, I'm like, oh my God, like, are they bathing? I could just smell the room through the phone. It just looks like a bunch of funk, mess, and swapping all kind of crap. A lot of the women have come there, you know, or a lot of the members come there like prior to coming there already having STDs, and then admitting that they have STDs, and then they're sleeping around amongst each other, and it is just a mess. There's a lot of people who try to take them down, but there's a lot of people who support them. Like I said, there's a lot of people who give them donations. They don't work. They're living off of people. They're living off of people giving them donations, and women wishing that they could be another person to swap STDs amongst the group. I mean, I know it's a shortage of men, because I be looking through the pickings and I be like, damn, I understand that the pickings is slim, but goddamn it, the pickings ain't that goddamn slim, okay? I'd rather be single before I be with a zero like that. You know, he claims that, you know, they all talk like he is their God, like, you know, he's their higher conscious, and he's their, you know, their being to help them, you know, sort through their demons. Go to therapy. He's not the way. He's not. It's just not what's gonna happen.
When you get close to Baba G, you're getting close to yourself. Baba G is a real nigga. Period. He's come from real, and he's so real that he vibrated to a frequency to channel realness, to channel truth, to channel facts. And the chosen ones who are astrologically picked, whose hearts have not been callous, who can hear and understand the message, will come to Baba G and vibrate to him. Many will come, but few will stay. But the chosen understands things for what they truly are, because they constantly live in truth. See, when you get close to Baba G, you getting close to yourself. Baba G is a channel, and he brings everything out that you need to work on.
A lot of people have come and left, and only the fools are the ones that are staying. The ones that came to their senses, they done got up out of there, and it has been quite a few who have came and ran. And a lot of them, they, like, for the longest time, they was looking malnutritioned and with their bones protruding. It looks like now, I don't know if they're starting to eat a lot better. They're getting more donations, so they're able to eat a little bit more, because they're looking a little bit more plump these days. But before, they were looking like bones, very sickly. It's just a mess. But again, let me know what you guys think down below. Could you be someone's sister wife? Now, not NatureBoy. NatureBoy is a clown. But there are healthy polygamous relationships. Like, there are actual polygamous relationships where they are, quote unquote, actually nation building. What he's doing is just concocting a whole cesspool of mess. Not talking about him. But to you guys, do you think that you can live in an arrangement where there is polygamy going on, where you guys are supposed to be all building together? What do you guys think about that? Let's talk about it down below. And what do you think about NatureBoy and his crew, Carbonation, and everything that you have seen. Let's talk about it. But before we officially close this video, I want to remind you to go to my website where you can get matching bonnets and pajamas together or whatever. You can find this on neekatnight.com. So don't forget to check out my website. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, because when I'm not posting here, I'm posting there. And that's that on that. All right, guys. Peace.